My boys, welcome to all in this live class. Today we will also discuss about the chapter 4. Chapter 4 I have also divided into two parts because this chapter is very large. So today I shall teach you about the part 1 of the chapter 4, weathering and erosion. First, today you will also learn about the main points, weathering and types of the weathering, erosion and the type of erosion, erosional agents, that means running water, winds, ice, waves, etc. So first start about the weathering. Weathering means Ritu Charan. That means a broken downs of the rocks due to the physical, chemical and the biological phenomenon or the events, etc., who occur and create in the nature, but broken parts of the rocks convert into the piece of rocks. That piece of rocks convert into the teeny parts of the rocks, and that teeny rocks also convert into the sand. That sands also convert after the breaking up into the mud, clay, silts, soil, etc. So these types of the broken parts of the rocks continuous affected to the rocks different process. That process known as the weathering. But definition of the weathering will be external processes, that means increase of the temperature, precipitations, humidities and the biological factors when affected and broken up of the parent rocks on that regions or the any place, but not washed from that areas and decomposed also on that regions, then that types of the process known as the weathering. So weathering means broken parts of the rocks according to the change of the seasons. We know in the external forces there are so many agents work and continuous affected to the rocks according to the action or the work by these agents. Then that parent rock convert into the broken big type of the big parts of the rocks and the several mini or the smallest parts of the rocks. So there are three types of the weathering we will also studied in this chapter. First is type of the weathering under the you will also learn. First is the physical weathering. Physical weathering. Physical weathering. Another you will also learn about the chemical weathering. Third is the biological weathering. Weathering. biological weathering. So first we will learn about the physical weathering. What is the meaning of physical? Physical means increase of the temperature who found or the come downs from the ray of the sun on the surface and heated to the rocks, and that rocks also extends, densities also increase, and that portions continuous affected during the day or the shining days, but in the nights when temperature drop or the decreases, then that rocks who extends again shrinking or the accumulate, that means very small size convert or on the original shape also convert, then again and again these types of the process affected to that rocks by the temperature, heat, energies, pressure, etc. Then that parent rock convert into the piece of the rocks, and those materials are accumulated after the broken up on that regions known as the physical weathering. Now, for the example, a big size of the rocks also broken up of the hills or the mountains and falling down on the surface and convert into the different piece of the rocks on that regions were affected by the ray of the sun or the heated on that materials. So that process of the broken up of the rocks known as the physical weathering. Now chemical, when the run of water or the rainfall, dewfall, snowfall, or the different physical process of the water who come down on the surface, then some rocks also soluted or the precipitated through the rocks. That rocks also, according to the solution, convert into the different types of the piece of the rocks. That rocks who converted into the teeny from the big types of the rocks known as the chemical weathering. For the example, a salt. When a salt put in the water, then that size, a big size of the salt or the crystal of the salt solutes in the water, that means घुल जाता है in the water, and that solution of the water mixed with the water known as convert into the chemicals. A limestone who also comes with the near the water or the use of the water on the limestone, then limestone also broken up in the several parts, and gases also form after the use of the water. Then that rocks also converted into the teeny size of the rocks until the just like a talcum powder. So these types of the process of the broken up of the rocks known as the chemical weathering. And next is the biological. Biological weathering means biological things who affected to the rocks. For the root, for the example, root of the trees when strong and convert into the big size of the roots of the plants, then that roots also broken up of the rocks in the hilly or the mountain areas. Even your wall, a peepal tree, banyan trees also originate or the grows on the walls, but that walls also broken parts and divided into two or several pieces and falling down on the surface. Then these types of the process known as the biological weathering. Even a hole of the hole made by the rat, snakes or in different insects in the on the lands, and the mining sectors, different canals also made by the human beings due to the excavations of the minerals. Then that upper layer of the holes falling down suddenly and broken up different piece of the rocks. Though this types of the process you can say studied under the biological weathering. So there are three types of the weathering affected to the rocks and the formation of the swell and the other mud, clay, silt, etc. When mixed with the humus. Next, we will learn about the erosion, run of water, yani in the running process, when weathered material carried by the run of water, winds, glaciers, or the melting of the ice and the sea waves, etc., and eroded, that means cutting down with the help of piece of rocks of the layer of the surface and continuous convert into the different shape and size. Then running process of the cutting downs of the rocks, in the running process cutting downs of the rocks by the different agents, that is called the erosion. So erosion means upardhan, means upardhan. That means you can say the upper layer of the rocks who continuous washed by the different process according to the slope of the land, pressure of the water, pressure of the air, and weathered materials who generate or the create during the weathering periods, and that materials also washed and continuous blow or the flow by the different agents and carries those materials from the one place to another place for the depositions and through the transportation and create different types of the gullies or the eroded portion, washed portion of the upper layer, that is also called the erosion. There are, now you will also learn about the type of erosion. Only two types of the erosion mainly mentioned in your book. A gradation and another is degradation. A gradation. Type of erosion. A gradation. And another is the degradation. Degradation. So A gradation and the degradation. In the degradation only one G. Degradation. So first, what do you know about the A gradation? Means when those materials who weathered and washed by different process or the different agents by the erosion process and accumulate or the deposited on the lowland areas, then that lowland areas accumulated those weathered material or the eroded material and level of the land after the deposition will be increased, and layer also accumulated and formed different types of the level, a grade or the increase of the level of the land. That is also known as the aggradation. Then when the wearing downs of the upper rocks and of the top of the hills, mountains or the plain areas and weathered, eroded from the one place to another place, then that elevated portion convert after the erosion into the different low level, so that original portions when decreases or the smallest convert into the small size of the rocks or the elevated areas after the erosion, known as the degradation. So aggradation means just like a depositions, and a degradation means after the erosion wearing downs of the rocks. So two types of the erosion mainly create on the earth surface and form different types of the landforms. But through the landforms when formed by the different process after the deposition or the erosion, then it is also called the aggradation and the degradation. Both process for different types of the lands. So we will also learn about the erosional agents. You know, there are so many erosional agents found in the nature. First is run of water, who continuous flow on the surface through according to the slope of the land. That lands, those also affected by the pressure and the washed that materials by the run of water according to the heavy rainfalls. So that is also convert after the melting of ice, also convert into the rivers. That rivers continuous weathered and eroded those materials and continuous carried from the one place to another place and deposited on the lowland areas or the beneath of the sea. That materials after the deposition convert into the different layer of the mud, clay, silt, and those materials also convert into the sedimentary rocks. So you can say that there are so many agents. That means run of water is the one agent, another is the winds. Under the run of water is the rivers and springs, canals, also example of the running of the water. Next is the winds. Winds also affected to the lands, eroded and affected on the upper layer of the earth. So it is also known as the winds. Now you will also learn about the ice after the melting of ice. So different types of the work done on by these agents and the different form of the lands. Waves also affected. Waves means sea waves or the sea levels of the waves. So you can say the ice, waves, run of water, winds, these are the so many agents continuous worked on the land and affected to the land and for different types of the land forms. So first you will also learn about the run of water. Run of water, that means run of water dependent or the source of the run of water is the precipitations. That means rainfall, melting of the ice from the top or the high Himalayas regions or the other mountain portions, and that water also come down through the slope of the lands and continuous flow and falling down in the seas or the oceans. Then that runs of the water, springs, origin of the canals, also example of the run of water. That run of water, continuous, those materials also eroded and formed different types of the landform. First is the V-shaped valleys. When the river continues, come down, and accordingly through the steep slope of the hills or the mountains, then continuous eroded and convert into the V-shaped valleys. These you can say when the mountain areas, when rivers continuous flow, then a valley will be also deep, open, and just like a V-shaped structure of the land. These areas known as the V-shaped valleys. That V-shaped valleys may be after the erosion continuous affected convert into the deepest and the narrow valley. That deepest and narrow valley of the V-shaped valley convert into the gorge. It is also known as the gorge, and the biggest parts of the gorge also known as the canyon. So you will also learn different types of the landform who form according to the external agent. Next day we will also next class discuss about these different landmarks in the part 2. Thank you.